Is Alexis, broker with eXp Realty Luxury, and today I'm going to be going over how to use Canva as an eXp Realty agent. What's really great is now, if you're a real estate agent with eXp Realty, you get Canva Pro included in your $85 a month package. So I want to make this quick video on how to generally use it. We're not going to go super into detail. Basically, after you watch this video, you should be able to know how to use the marketing materials and start using it in your social media, all of your marketing, your listing presentations. It's going to dramatically change your business. I absolutely love it. Canva is one of those programs where, you know, I first started learning it and I thought, oh God, this is a lot to learn. But as soon as I got into it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is my listing presentations, my flyers, my social media posts. My game has been upped because of Canva. So I'm really excited to show you how to use this. So first of all, I'm going to show you guys, if you're an eXp Realty agent, I'm going to show you how to basically get started and connect your account with Canva. Now, if you already started using Canva in the past and you already have a Canva account, that's not going to be a problem. What's great is that with Canva, there is a free version and there is a pro version. With the free version, you get a couple of marketing materials you can access. With the pro version, you get to access everything that's in the Canva portal, all in Canva. So what's great is that with the eXp Realty, you get the pro version. So what you'll first need to do is to get access to it, if you've never logged into Canva before with your eXp Realty account, you'll first need to go to exprealty.okta.com, which is where all of your apps are for your marketing. Once you go here, you will see the Canva button here. Go ahead and click on that Canva button, and if it's your first time clicking on it, it'll lead you through some steps on how to connect your account, and then you'll basically be ready to go. So once you go ahead and do that, I'm going to open Canva right here. Once you've opened Canva, it's pretty self-explanatory to use, except for a couple little itty-bitty tidbit things once you start getting into the marketing or the editing aspects of your marketing material. So right when you go into Canva, one thing I want to point out is that, again, if you do happen to have a Canva account previously, whether it's a pro or a regular, the way you'll differentiate that, if you come up here to the upper right-hand corner, you'll see, let me move my face over here. You'll see it'll say eXp Canva Enterprise and Personal. So this personal was the one I had made before that isn't free, or that is free, that is not paid. It's not the pro version. And there's eXp Canva Enterprise. So that just means that now you are looking at your Canva account through your eXp portal, which means your pro, everything that's located or advertised as pro, and I'll kind of show you what that looks like on here, you now have access to. So if you're kind of thinking, well, I kind of want to look at some of the marketing materials that I made in my personal account, you could still do that. You just have to go here, click on your profile here, and go to your personal, which is free, and eXp Enterprise, which is your enterprise/pro account. So right now, that's what we're looking at. Now, it's over here on the left-hand side, there's basically these 5 buttons here. This is going to lead you to everywhere into Canva. So right now I'm at the Home tab, which what's great about Canva, I'll kind of go through what it offers. Canva will offer so many different marketing materials. So for example, for me as a real estate agent, and I've only been using Canva for about a month, so it probably offers way more than what I'm going to tell you today, but this is what I've been using it for. So I've been using it for my listing presentations, PowerPoint slide, buyers presentations, flyers, listing packets where I'm able to print out. I can kind of show you. I'm with eXp Luxury, and I printed out this cool magazine that I actually made through Canva, which is awesome. Videos, pre-made videos that I've been able to post through, in my Instagram, my Facebook. They just make me look amazing. I know there's also a couple really cool website templates, I think, and a lot of other things too. Oh, YouTube thumbnails I've been using for my YouTube channel, and a lot more. So the Home tab, which will be here on the left-hand side, I click on the Home tab. This is where you can go ahead and search for anything that you're looking for. So if I go here and I click on listing presentation, I want to up my listing presentation. I want to create it from scratch. You're going to see a couple things. So first thing you're going to see is you're going to see designs, brand templates, and then Canva templates. So designs, these are all of my personal work that I've created myself. So these are listing presentations and listing things that I've already created. They're basically my past projects. Brand templates, this is going to be all of your eXp marketing materials. So what's great is that Canva has merged, or eXp has merged their marketing center into Canva. So you can access basically eXp's marketing materials, and then you can access all of Canva's marketing materials. So you have all these awesome listing presentations, real estate marketing materials that aren't part of eXp that you can get ideas from, and then you have ones that eXp has created with already the logo and everything in there. So that's what you're going to see here, brand templates, and then we have the Canva templates, which is over 20,000 different templates here. So if I were to click any one of these, I can start editing them, which I'll come back to this in a little bit. So that's the home tab. Projects. Let's go to the next tab over here on the left. The projects tabs, again, is all of the things that I've been doing personally by myself for my own projects. So anything that I've edited in the past, that I've started editing, it's all going to be here. So what's great is that if you start editing something like I just created this awesome flyer, this commercial flyer for me and my dad, and how we're a father-daughter commercial broker real estate team here in Southern California, it's going to automatically save it. So you don't have to worry about losing any progress. It's going to automatically save, which is great. So if I wanted to come back here and kind of see any of my projects here, I can go ahead and create folders if I wanted to, which I haven't really done too much. But here are my recent designs. So then that's where you access all of your past projects. Over here, if I go down to templates, let's go to the third one. This is where you can start browsing by category. So if you want to look at, they'll actually give you some recommendations based on what things you've already started searching for. So look, it's sending me these flyers because I was looking at flyers to make that commercial flyer that I had just made. So it's gonna recommend things based on my past searches, which is awesome. So right here, browse by category, Instagram posts, presentations, mobile videos, landscapes, your stories. These are all here for you. So it's kind of like recommendations for you. Now over here, the next one, brand. So you'll see that little crown. That crown means you're part of the enterprise or pro platform. So brand, this is eXp Realty branded items. So again, with Canva, you get two things. You get specifically eXp Realty branded stuff, and then you get the Canva, all the Canva marketing materials that they offer. So if you want to access specifically eXp Realty marketing materials, you would just click on this brand button and you'll see all the marketing materials here that is offered to you. So there's a lot of pre-made marketing materials they've already made for you, business cards, flyers, brochures. Here you have signs, yard signs, for sale signs. And I'm part of the eXp Realty luxury group. So you'll see a couple more things in here that if you're not part of the eXp luxury group, you might not see in here. That's why it says eXp Realty luxury. So if you go all the way down, it'll show everything that's in here. Now, if you want something specific, brand specific, like, okay, I just want to look at all the listing presentations that eXp has to offer. When we're in the brand section up here, I'll just type in listing presentation. And it'll show you all the listing presentations that are offered by eXp. And there's 206. That's a lot. So that's the specific listing present. That's a specific eXp Realty brand store. Now, the app section, I'm not gonna go too much into the app section here. What's great is that Canva has really partnered with a lot of other different apps such as Mailchimp here. I believe they partnered with ChatGPT as well. So there's a lot of really cool things that you can kind of merge your Canva with. I'm not gonna go into that today. I just want to go into basically how to start editing a project once you find one that you like. So let's just go back here to the home tab. And again, if I'm at the home tab, that's how you can see everything. So you can look at your recent designs. Oh, these are all the things I've edited and everything else here. So I'm gonna go to the home tab and I'm gonna start searching something. So I know I kept typing in listing presentation, but let's just say you have an open house this weekend and you want to you want to make a flyer for yourself. So I'm gonna write an open house flyer. And it could be very specific. If you want something like open house flyer commercial agent, or open house luxury flyer, or open house black and white flyer, or open house flyer that's pink. You could be a lot more specific if you want to. But here I just wrote open house flyer. These are designs, brand templates. I like to I, although the eXp Realty templates are great, have a very specific look that I'm going for. So I've already looked at the open house templates by eXp Realty. So I'm going to go down to the Canva ones. Canva ones have a little bit more of a luxury look that I'm looking for. So like over here, look at all of these templates here. So a lot to look at. In case you're kind of curious, when you look at them, you'll see some of them have a little crown here, crown here, crown, crown, crown. These crowns are part of the pro account. So if you had a free version, you would not be able to access these, but because you have the paid eXp Pro Enterprise version, you can access these, which means you can access all of that. So that made me really excited because I used to use Canva and I couldn't access any of the pro stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to pay for it. But now it's included with eXp, which is great. So I'm going to go open, let's go ahead and open this one right here. And now that I've clicked on it, it's going to give you some information, what the standard looks of it. But when you want to start changing it and editing it, go ahead and click on Customize this template. It's going to pop up here. And here you are in the middle. Now, I'm going to go over a couple things of what you can do first, and then I'm going to touch on all the buttons over here on the left-hand side. So if I want to start editing anything in the middle, what's great is that everything is customizable. So all I need to do is I need to click it. And once I click it, all of the tools to edit the text, the font, how big the font is all up here at the top. So it's not too complicated. Just know that whenever you click on any one of these boxes, it'll change at the top, depending if it's a text or if it's a picture, it'll kind of change the things that you can do with each one. What's great is you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, you can actually move it around the whole page. So sometimes when I see something that I like, it's kind of something that's really helped me with my marketing. Maybe I see a flyer or something that I'm like, okay, I really like the colors, I really like the style, but the text is, I don't really like where the text is. Just know that you can edit and move anything you want in it. So that kind of gives you a bigger perspective on what can be done with these flyers. So I can go here. If I don't like that here, I can move this over here. If I want to delete all this, I can go ahead and delete the backspace. And if I want to put my picture here, I can do that. So you can click and drag and move everything. And if you happen to mess up, there's an undo button up here at the top. Undo, 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 undo. So don't worry about making a mistake or just going, oh, I'm not sure where that went. You can click on undo and you're totally great. Now this is a little bit small, so if you want to zoom in and kind of see a little bit closer, there's a zoom in button at the bottom here. So that's basically it in terms of the editing the text. Now, let's just say you want to go in if you want to add another box of text, or if you want to add a picture, if you want to add a custom picture, or if you want to do anything that's custom that's not already on this page. This is where you would use over here the elements on the left-hand side. So on design over here is going to show you a couple of more templates that are similar to it. I don't use the design tab too much. When I click on this, I know this is what I'm going to use and I don't look at the design tab. But the ones that I do use a lot are elements and elements, text, and upload. So if I go to elements, these are going to be things like, okay, let's just say I want to put a picture of what I usually do is when I create a flyer, I like to put all these icons to show that I'm on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can go ahead and click on search elements. Let's just say YouTube icon. I know we just saw that just a little while ago. That's because I just used it. Once it comes up down here, you're going to see graphics and you're going to see photos and videos. So under graphics are just the still pictures. I'm going to click on that. And it's automatically put here. And I can click, minimize, and drag this wherever I want to go. So that's really cool. We'll go back to elements. What I can also do under elements is, let's just say you want to put a QR code for your website. I could type in QR code. It's gonna pick up this QR code, which is under apps, which you can go to the QR code app down here, but it just, for me in my brain, I'm like, okay, I can remember the QR, everything is under elements. I can just search for it there and then it opens it up for me. So I know it might be a little confusing. You can search the QR code under the apps here, but for me, that's how I remember it. I just remember everything is under elements. So I'll click on use app and I'll type in my website, which is yourbrokeralexis.com, generate code, and there it is right there. So I could put that right there on my page. So I definitely recommend using QR codes. It's just what everyone's using nowadays. Definitely put that in there too. So again, let's go back to the elements right here. So let's just say what you'll most likely do is if you have your open house flyer, you're going to need to upload pictures for your open house. So your house specifically that you're advertising for. So what you would do is you would go under uploads, you would click upload files, and then you would go ahead and click on the pictures and upload it directly. What'll happen is when you do upload it, you'll see it under here, under all of, these are actually all pictures and snapshots from things that I was making before. So let me go down here. Let's say I have this picture right here of me and my dad. Once you upload it, it's gonna come up in this little section right here. All of your uploads that you upload. So if I have this picture of me and my dad, pretend it's a picture of a house. When I click on this, I can actually add it here, take this out, or I can actually add it directly. I should be able to add it directly into the picture. So what you do is, let's just say if you want to substitute this picture for the house picture, that way you don't have to make this bigger or smaller. You click on it, you hold it, you drag it, and then you let go and it's in there already. But let's just say you want to put an additional picture and not substitute any one of these pictures. You would just click on it, it'll appear here, and then you can go ahead and click, drag, make bigger or smaller, and put it wherever you want on the page. So that's how you do that. So that's what the pictures are there. And then one other thing I wanted to show you is if you want to add another box of text that's not already there, you just click on the text button up here, and I'm kind of going out of order. You click on add a text box, it'll appear here, add in your text. Wow, amazing. Open house. And I can go ahead and change the font on that, make it bigger, make it smaller. Oh my gosh, that's it. I can make it, I can edit it as much as I want and go ahead and move this where I'd like. Now it just looks very, very crazy, but I think you get the picture. So that's how you add the text. What I really like about this too is that because a lot of eXp agents like to kind of stick with the template or the brand colors of eXp Realty. When you go ahead and click on when you click on add a text box, it's going to automatically recommend you colors that you can use in your text, which is really, really great. So let me go down, or solid colors, you go here, or you can go ahead and, when you have something highlighted up here, remember there's always going to be a bar up here where you can edit here, or you can edit here on the left-hand side. So I know we kind of went out of order over here on the left-hand side, but kind of to give you an overview, let's go back up. Design is to look at the design app button over here is to look at other designs that are similar to the one you're already looking at. Elements are for pictures, QR codes, anything you're thinking about adding on here that is not already here. You click on elements and you can go ahead and search it and it'll pull up and you can choose the one that you like. Text for specific text that you want to put in here, text bubble. The brand, this is very specific brand things as well. So we're not going to go over that, but you can go ahead and explore that if you want to look at specific eXp Realty brand colors, flyers, and stuff. They always want to remind you that they have branding marketing materials for eXp Realty agents. Uploads, these are things that you want to upload your own pictures and all that. Other things like tools or other projects, the tools app, I'm not going to go over too much, but this is where you can actually draw in shapes, write in shapes, add little notes, text. Other thing under here too, which I don't really use the tools app very often, so that's why I'm not going to really touch too much on it. And then projects, again, to go back and open easily and access all your other past projects. And again, I'm not going to go through the apps, but this is kind of like the other thing that I was showing you, the apps tab beforehand. Just there's a lot of things that Canva works with and partners with, and I'm not going to go through that today, but that's totally okay. So we're going to go back up here. So that's basically how you use Canva. If you have any questions on this, the best person to ask if you're really, really stuck on how to use Canva, you need more help. Remember, the eXp role is always there to help you. They always have people in there, especially in the tech department. The tech department is absolutely incredible. I think either the tech department or the agent onboarding is open 24/7. They're there for you. Please ask them questions. If you have any quick questions, go ahead and drop them down below. I'd love to answer them. But in the meantime, please, 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 please try using Canva. It is absolutely amazing. It has really changed my business, my social media, everything. Like, oh my gosh, how'd you get that? I have people posting, oh my gosh, how did you get that video? How did you do that flow? Of course, this flyer is a little wonky here, but you guys get the picture. If you guys have any questions or have any other ideas of videos that you're looking for as an eXp agent, please let me know. If you're thinking about making a move to eXp Realty and you're like, wow, it's really cool that we get Canva for free or included in our $85 a month. There's so much other technology that's included in our $85 a month. We get KV Course, SkySlope, Regis, a lot of amazing, amazing tools. And especially if you're with the eXp Realty luxury team here at eXp Realty, you get an abundance more. So that's all for now. We'll talk to you in the next video, and we'll see you next time.